mostly complaining. That's what I do behind the shades that I withdrew. Mostly complaining. It's not my fault, so I just laugh and watch it fall apart.
Hello, welcome back to Mostly Complaining, the podcast that is as advertised. Mostly Complaining. We're back and we are not any more organized than we were last time.
Nope.
Sam has changed his shirt and hat. I think he is showered.
Yeah, that's safe to assume, but you know what they say about assuming.
Yeah.
I smell bad.
Yes, he does smell like a bum's nut sack. So we're moving right along. I guess we'll get on to our litany of complaints that we have for you this week.
Yep.
Starting with Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas,
yes, Chihuahuas. Yappy little shits, aren't they? And we know that some of you out there with Chihuahuas might feel personally attacked right now. Because you love your Chihuahua and your Chihuahua loves you and only you. But you know who doesn't love your Chihuahua? Everybody else. All of the people in your immediate vicinity hate that fucking dog, especially if it's an elderly Chihuahua with the milky eyes and the trembling and the biting.
What? Oh, I get it. Like, I'm not a fan either, but why specifically Chihuahuas?
Well, Sam, I've been bitten by Chihuahuas, Sam. I have personal experience. I've been bitten by several Chihuahuas.
Plural.
Plural.
How many Chihuahuas?
70 Chihuahuas, Sam. 70 Chihuahuas have bitten me. Not all at the same time. That would be like a school of piranhas. But 70 separate Chihuahuas have bitten me. 70. It was 17. 17 Chihuahuas have bitten. That's still a lot.
It's quite a bit.
It's a lot of the same breed of dog to bite you. It's enough to make you be wary of that particular breed of dog. 17 Chihuahuas. 17 Chihuahuas. 7 Chihuahuas. 7 Chihuahuas. It actually no shit, 7 Chihuahuas.
That's still a lot.
7 Chihuahuas. I don't know why I need to do this, but my need to overcompensate is not the issue here. The issue is that elderly Chihuahuas are fucking suck. And I know why, because, you know, deep inside they're angered because we've tampered with their DNA throughout all of the years, because they still have those alpine wolf instincts, and they're having these dreams of packs of wild Chihuahuas, you know, bringing down wild antelope. But it's something that they can't consummate. It's like, you know, imagining that you have a bigger dick or something like that. I imagine, but. You can understand why fucking Chihuahuas would be so angry, because, you know, it's us that have made them this way, and they resent us, their masters, for turning them into little pint-sized yappy shitbags. Much the same with wiener dogs, who are also
aggressive,
not great, and also bite.
Well, how many wiener dogs have you been bitten by?
I've been bitten by a Chihuahua. A Chihuahua, Sam. And let's just call Chihuahuas what they are. It's just spitting in the eye of God, isn't it? I mean...
It's an abomination.
It is an abomination. And on top of that, and I don't mean to be breedist here. But, you know, I think that... It doesn't hurt to mention that wiener dogs were used by the Third Reich to hunt down Jews, because they use the small bodies to slip into the small crawl spaces and find the Jewish people that were hiding from the Nazis, and that's how they got Anne Frank, wiener dogs.
And so the Chihuahua is like Germany's only successful conglomeration with Mexico against America. Just mixing those two.
I think so, Sam. You know, it's two terrible things coming together, you know. But
well, the oldest living dog today, currently, is actually a Chihuahua.
the oldest living dog. And how pissed off is that fucking dog? That dog, that is the worst dog ever. That is the worst dog ever. I had to edit. So you have to be wondering what kind of depraved shit we must have just uttered for us to be making this edit now, in light of everything else that is on this podcast. And you've got to be thinking right now, these guys have they've definitely murdered a Chihuahua. They've definitely murdered a Chihuahua. They've fucked a Chihuahua. They've probably murdered and fucked a Chihuahua. There's no other reason why they would go through the trouble of making this edit and having this dog in there as some sort of, reliant witness, to make him look better, because they fucked and murdered a Chihuahua. They know it. Look, they're bringing another dog in. So that it looks better. But no. They're Chihuahua murdering and raping fuckheads. And I, you know what? Hand to God, that is not the case. That is not the case. We've murdered or fucked 0 Chihuahuas. Seriously. But there are issues with the timeline. And maybe there's some information that was divulged that would not keep the timeline safe. And I know that maybe you're not into, these possible threats to rips in the space-time continuum, the very fabric of time itself, I should add. But you know what? Just be glad that people are looking out for you and your shitty little timeline, and that you're not going to be fucking vaporized because of a fucking timequake. So you're welcome. You're fucking welcome. We've murdered 0 Chihuahuas. Fuck 0 Chihuahuas. Fuck yourself for thinking it. All right? Thank you, and you're welcome. Edit! We're artificially keeping certain animals alive. Let's be honest. We're doing that with people too, but we're doing it with animals.
Less justifiable.
Yeah. Well, again, spitting in the eye of God. Just going against nature. It's unnatural.
Yeah, I assume that's one of the Chihuahuas that bit you.
That is one of the Chihuahuas that did bite me several times.
Several times.
Yeah.
It's a good fear. There's a lot to fear.
Not a lot of teeth, though. So it was more of a gumming. So,
it's a lot to deal with in this world.
Yeah, so anyway, Chihuahuas suck.
Number one off the list.
So, on to our next complaint. All right, so discernible reality.
Just generally.
Discernible reality, Sam. What the fuck is going on, Sam? Can you tell me what the fuck is going on?
I don't.
We have 31,000 flavors of medium. It's a choose your own adventure, choose your own reality situation. And, if you've read books, well, fuck you. We've got YouTube videos. I mean, what the fuck is going on? I mean, who the fuck knows anymore? Because it used to be that you read... I hate to go into the old man from the Never-Ending Story, but these small rectangular objects called books. You read books. Yeah. And if you read a book on a subject, at least that it lends you some sort of fucking credibility on the subject. But now, no. Who the fuck needs books when you've got YouTube videos? Then you've become a foreign policy expert or an epidemiology expert, and a matter of just falling into a rabbit hole on fucking YouTube or what the fuck ever. But books, fuck you. If you got a PhD, fuck you.
Yeah, no.
I mean, why did you waste all of your time becoming an expert on a subject when who the fuck knows what's going on, Sam? What the fuck is going on?
That's difficult to say. I mean, YouTube University is a coined phrase.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
YouTube University, that makes sense. That makes very much sense.
Learn everything you need in 4 hours.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Which, that's how people become virology experts.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, foreign policy experts. And then 2 weeks after that, they know everything about what a comedian should or shouldn't say to get slapped on stage.
No, that's great. And but I mean, you know what it used to be? It used to be like somebody would say, oh, yeah, I read that in a book. And you're like...
That guy reads? Wow.
Wow. That's fucking magic. It's
It's
like,
smart.
I'm not going to check up on that because there's no fucking way that I'm reading that
I'm
book.
not
But
reading.
I would assume that would be correct.
He read it for me.
He went through the trouble of reading a book on the subject. So, I mean, it could be a total trash book, written by a lunatic. But we at least, it took effort to read it. So we assume, we'll go with his opinion on it.
Is that how things? That's why it's difficult to decide, discernible reality in the first place. It's like now we're just getting this guy who watched 4 hours of YouTube videos told me, because I'm not gonna watch 4 hours of YouTube. Just like
no, of course not. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Yeah, we're even handing that down where it's like, shit, I'm not gonna fucking watch a 30-minute fucking video. Jesus Christ, no. All right, yeah, the fucking, I guess the Senate is run by lizard people. That seems plausible. They are blinking with their, it looks like they are breathing with their fucking eyes. That little sideways thing. I'm sure that's not fucking, manipulated in every whatever fucking program that we have now.
It's not helping. It's not helping that. Our discernible reality at this point, the CIA is just like, astral projection is real. You can do that.
Yeah.
And we're in a simulation.
Oh, of course. That's the thing is of course the government has been lying to us, like on several different subjects. It's not like we haven't been inundated with propaganda, from the get-go. It's not like our entire media, hasn't been like contaminated with propaganda a la Noam Chomsky, manufacturing consent. There's pretty good books that are written on the subject, but now it's just a free for all. Fucking nobody knows what the fuck it is that they're talking about, and it doesn't fucking matter because doesn't matter what you read. There's a fucking YouTube video about it, and I think this is a Trump thing to a certain extent because he kind of blew the door off of well, it doesn't matter. I can lie. Just obviously we can fact check it and say, look,
what are you going to do about it?
And here's the thing. What the Dems did, and the other side did was not, oh, wow, now we can really stand on our principles and say, this is reality and this is not. No, we're like, oh, people don't care about the truth anymore. We can lie our ass off too. We can make shit up, whatever. People aren't paying attention. It's not like they're checking this shit. Fact check, schmack check. Let her fucking fly. And not saying that... It's fucking depressing, Sam.
And some people read books for information, and then you trusted that they read the books and did the research. And I read books like Choose Your Own Adventure. That's pretty much, if I don't like something, which is I feel like that's America, I don't want to see this. It's not my reality.
Yeah, we have facts that will match your fucking preconceived notions and fucking neuroses.
I can Google something that proves you wrong.
We've got facts for all occasions. We've got world views for all fucking stripes. Discernible reality. This is not. We'll be coming back to this one, obviously, because it's a fucking problem. It's one that
reality,
seems to be a problem because I have no fucking idea what's going on right now. I know that we have a war with Russia and Ukraine. Do I trust anything that the American media says about Russia? I grew up during the Cold War, so no. Does that mean I think that Russia is great or what they're doing is good? No, I don't trust them either. But I don't fucking trust our media as far as I could.
How do we even pull out from that? Like, get away from okay, we're in the situation, we're in the space that I cannot trust what I hear or see, and I don't want to get all political on you guys. I don't care that much. I'm focused on complaining about it.
Quit getting so political, Sam. Why do you have to make everything so political?
But how do we escape said reality? It's this discernible, quote unquote.
I think we're just doomed. No, I mean,
just eat
once
food.
the bombs fall or the lights go out and we're sort of in a Mad Max hellscape, where every man for himself, blood flowing in the gutters, and we're having contests to the death, for small amounts of water and a bag of rice.
Then we'll see who's.
Then we will know what reality is. We'll all be on the same page.
Well, then we'll see who's biting what chihuahuas, because, I mean.
Yeah.
I love your fur babies, but they're also apocalypse food.
Yes. Oh, definitely. We will be eating the chihuahuas. Well, and all dogs, really.
You'll get to bite them back.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Yeah. Well, you used to have. Yeah. You used to have news, Sam. They had news like that. Everybody. It was like the news that everybody watched. And it was
like our show.
Yeah. It was one show that everybody fucking watched, and it didn't matter like what side of the spectrum you were on. If you were a fucking, if you were a Nazi or a communist or a fucking liberal or a conservative, whatever, you watched Walter Cronkite or what the fuck ever, and that was paid for by Three's Company. It was a public service. It was supposed to be fucking boring. So, and it was paid for by shitty sitcoms. The ad revenue from shitty sitcoms went into making the news. And at least that was like, okay, as fucking the propaganda that we had like back then, at least we could all argue about one point of it. But
it's a broad topic, too.
It is a broad topic. I think we've probably gone over on that topic.
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
It's very serious.
Yeah.
It's of it's of societal importance, Sam.
We'll come back.
We'll come back to it. We've probably gone over on that. But let's get to the next. We're going to get to the next thing that we're going to complain about.
Yes.
So the next thing after discernible reality, Taco Bell.
Goddamn.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Have you changed Taco Bell or have I changed? Because I remember Taco Bell tasting good, but now it's some disgusting meat slurry on a sort of paper towel of a tortilla. It's disgusting in ways that I really can't fathom. On top of which they're doing chicken taco, there's just what abomination shit is that, and then a fucking Dorito taco. These are things that people, cokeheads think stoned people would eat.
Yeah. You know what's good with Taco Bell? You know what we should do? Let's make it also a Pizza Hut.
Yes, and a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Because
somehow.
Because a cokehead did literally probably was like this.
Yeah, that's.
And they ran with it. They ran with it.
That's like the worst, three worst restaurants all in the same fucking thing. And I don't know, but I don't remember. I remember eating Taco Bell and it being good. I remember it being like it was cheap and you could get a decent amount of food for not a lot of money. So if you were a broke, musician like I was back in the day, you could eat Taco Bell. And I don't remember. Here's the thing now, I don't remember having diarrhea immediately, like it turning immediately into diarrhea. There's only one bathroom in a Taco Bell. That is not enough.
They've always had
that. Is not enough. That bathroom is getting wrecked. Just like every person that comes in there.
Hardest working bathroom in the Southwest.
It's almost always just the instant that I eat Taco Bell now, it is fucking water is shooting out of my ass.
Yeah, well that's why they don't have like a ball pit.
They do not have a ball pit at Taco Bell.
It's hard to have fun.
That would be a terrible idea. That would not be good. It is disgusting. A ball pit. I don't know if you know. They've done studies on the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. It is fucking disgusting. They find like syringes and fucking dead
damn
possums and shit.
These kids are getting into stuff early.
There is some terrible shit in a fucking ball pit, and I can't even imagine what would happen to the ball pit. The ball pit at fucking Taco Bell.
Speaking of which, like when I was younger, I never was like, I want to go to Taco Bell, Mom. Like take me.
No kid wants to go to Taco Bell. No kid is asking to go to Taco Bell.
But also, now that I think about it, when I was a kid, we used to be like, yeah, he's a butt licker. And now, like, yeah, everybody's a butt licker. Is that because Taco Bell's like quality has degraded?
Are you suggesting that the rise of analingus is to blame for the deterioration of Taco Bell.
The Mexican pizza went away, and everybody's like, eating some ass now. We're good.
Yeah, because nobody's doing it. I don't know. I don't know, because that's not the kink shame, not my thing, Sam. But I will say this: we do. If you are into the ass eating, this is like the greatest time to live ever.
That's fair.
In the history of the world, there has never been a better time if you're into the eating of the ass.
I couldn't imagine Victorian era.
Yeah, the Victorian area, not great.
5 layers.
19th century Old West, not great.
So you imagine your grandpa,
Yeah, your grandpa. Yeah, if your grandpa had an ass eating thing, he really had to sell that to grandma, and it probably was not, it's like, honey, well, I'll probably take you on to town, and maybe we'll go dancing at a jazz restaurant, and then I was thinking we might go up to Lover's Point, and then I'll lean out the driver's side window of the old jalopy, pull my pants down, and if you could stick your tongue in my old Buster Brown, well, that'd be the cat's pajamas. Hey, where you going, Mary? Where you going? I was kidding you.
I'm going to the taco place.
Yeah, fucking.
She said no.
And Grandpa lied to himself for many, many years.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's why all the senior citizens are getting STDs now. Their fucking spouses die and they're fucking like crazy. They're not using condoms. Condoms are for carnies and sailors.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Old people fucking.
Yeah.
Think about it, people.
Next on the docket.
Next on the docket, Republicans. Sorry,
biased opinions, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So old people. Let's.
They're the ones. Republicans, basically, what we're saying is probably like Taco Bell more than most.
Republicans is old people fucking you in the fucking in the fucking mouth, figuratively, and sometimes literally, because we say they have all these pray the gay away camps and the fucking the don't say gay bills and all of the anti-gay stuff. Well, meanwhile, they have all of these fucking truck stops mapped out where they're waking up under piles of 9 or 10 fucking dudes glazed in jizz. And then, going to fucking, the fucking Congress, their fucking beard festooned in trucker cum.
Jesus, what Republicans do you know?
This is a lot. I don't know how many Republicans have to get caught with their beards festooned in trucker cum before, we say that maybe that's not the issue. Maybe we're just getting these fucking, Christian, right-wing chuds to vote for us in a cynical fashion, because they don't care about abortion. If their fucking mistress or babysitter gets fucking knocked up, do you think that they're not getting abortion right that fucking second?
They just skip right on to murder.
They just skip right on to they skip on to the abortion. Well, and that's the thing. Rich ladies and like fucking, the seed of rich men are going to get aborted real fucking quick. They're not going to have a problem. This is poor people, and poor people are going to wind up having the more babies. We're talking. Okay, so they're repealing Roe v. Wade. So. Little topical here. They're talking about appealing Roe v. Wade.
What do you think, speaking of which, what do you think would be faster if women started taking up arms against the government for reproductive rights? Would they give them the rights back, or would they just ban guns, like automatic weapons? Which one do you think would be first?
Well, the last time we had a conundrum like that, it was under Reagan in California. That's when the Republicans, the Black Panthers, come into like courthouses with shotguns, makes Republicans into gun control real quick. At least for the right people.
Exactly. Yeah, the white people.
So who the fuck knows? I don't think these fucking assholes care about this shit. I think that they care about just making sure that the fucking donors get their fucking the fire hose of fucking money, for their fucking shit.
Yeah,
This whole, and that's the thing is that they're kind of killing the goose that laid the golden egg in a certain way, because if you repeal Roe v. Wade and you like have all of these draconian laws against gays and the Christian right thinks that they won, what fucking reason do they have to vote for the fucking Republicans? Because they're a bunch of poor fucking assholes. I mean, like, the red states are not rich states. Like, the Republicans, they have traditionally been the party of like the wealthy fucking assholes. I mean, do you remember fucking who's the fucking guy? Why can't I remember the fucking guy? Well, when we do this,
the one guy,
the guy,
the
guy with the face and the fucking accent.
Yeah,
he had a show called Firing Line.
Firing Line.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's you got me. I can't think of his name.
Well, I probably should have written it down. We're really organized here. We've organized so well. We've had 2 weeks to fucking do this fucking show, and Sam has changed his shirt and taken a shower. Have we prepared for this? No. I had 3 pages last time of notes. I have 1 page of notes now.
And that just says
I have thought about this today. Today I thought about this.
What is his name? Firing Line. It's not Tosh.
No, it was fucking it's an English accent. He's like a fucking Connecticut dickhead, but that was like he was the face of just sort of rich
white folks.
Conservative intelligentsia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess his name isn't all that important.
It is. It actually, but that's the thing. If my brain weren't like fucking corroded with fucking, weed crystals and fucking, Taco Bell, old, just like fucking, booze, fucking wet brain with a fucking, there's just like shit
Extra
hanging
wrinkly.
down from the rafters, like soggy fucking oatmeal.
Moldy wood.
Fucking disgusting.
Moldy wood.
Yeah, so Republicans, it's like we're fucking preaching to the choir. Not to be partisan here, because the Dems fucking suck too. I mean, they suck balls. I mean, they pretty much, it's just a constant, a giant blowjob to the corporations, whoever it is. It's just that the Democrats are the give you a handy under the table, to the corporations, not so much anymore. I mean, we're getting a little bit more open about our what are you
going to do?
But the fucking Republicans have had a ball gag on and fucking suspended from the fucking roof with a fucking.
You're saying it's two sides. It's two sides of the same, Batman.
Two sides of the same coin.
Coin.
Yeah, and we're supposed to.
But they own the coin.
We get to choose which rich people we want to fuck us.
Either way,
and that's good because some countries don't get to choose which rich people fuck them in the ass.
Yeah, that's true.
We get to choose.
Yeah, no, that's important. It really is. Choice is important in general.
Yeah. Choice is important.
Choosing who
the
I
right
sleep with.
to choose.
Yeah, it's like being bisexual, but also a bottom.
Yeah.
Because either way, you're probably gonna get fucked.
But at least if you're a bottom,
you get to choose.
At least if you're a bottom, you're presumably into it.
That's right.
Here it's it doesn't matter what your preference is. It's. You're getting fucked in the ass, and it's just how much lube do you want to have?
Yeah, how much
some
can you
or
afford?
none at all.
Yeah, and it's turning into how much can you afford?
How much lube can you afford? And,
going up.
Fuck.
So we're about there.
Republicans.
Yeah.
Is that the thing? Have we done the?
Yeah, no. As far as our current discernible reality.
Discernible reality. Have we bitched enough? Have we reached our bitch
for the day?
Our quota of bitching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as long as we're triple the amount of chihuahuas you were bitten by in minutes, I think we're good. We should be okay with that.
That's some math because now we're going by sevens.
Yeah, 7.
So 7 times
at least triple, so at least 22 minutes, right? The counting minimum.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because we're throwing in ads to our few listeners.
Yes.
No, we're not. I'm lying. Just please donate. Venmo.
Yes, okay, yeah, we've got Venmo and Cash App and presumably like Patreon, stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
free show.
presumably.
If you want to throw a few bucks, then go ahead. We can pay for drugs.
I can get a shower.
He can get a
Their
shower and a hot
prices
meal.
are rising.
You know,
Yeah.
hungry comedians. You
Just-
know that also have.
If one of our listeners, or more than one, if all of our 6 listeners just donated $1, I could get some Taco Bell.
You can get some taco. You can get a lot of Taco Bell with $6.
Yeah, no,
You can
quite a bit.
still. That is one thing that has inflation has not changed.
No,
$6 buys you
That's still angry.
way too much Taco Bell.
What the fuck is Taco Bell doing that's so
Holy
special?
fucking shit!
That's. I mean, we're there, guys.
All right.
Find us on Facebook.
Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Chuck Parker at ChuckParkerComedy
Chuck
on
Parker Comedy.
Instagram, Chuck Parker on Facebook.
Mostly complaining.
Mostly
with
complaining
Chuck Parker.
with Chuck Parker.
If you don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we probably should have said that at the top. This is my producer, Sam Alvarado.
Hello. We're doing our intros at the end, per
Yeah,
usual.
yeah, of course.
Back
yeah.
into it, yeah. This is how the show goes.
This is what this is.
This
is
isn't
the
called
level of professionalism
mostly- it's
that
not-
you can expect.
It's not called mostly organized. It's not.
No.
Not even mostly funny. It's funny, but not mostly funny. It's mostly complaining.
It's mostly complaint. I think that's 100% true.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's- yeah.
There was a little social commentary there mixed in with the complaining.
Yeah, kind of.
But mostly it was complaining.
Yeah. We'll complain about
at least 80%. It only has to be
60%.
like
55.
60%, 55
Complaining
for it to
mostly.
be mostly
Yeah.
complaining. But it's way more than that.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
way more than that. You're getting more. It's better than the ratio of juice that you get when you get juice.
It's still mostly complaining.
That's more complaining. The
didn't-
ratio is better than if you're getting cranberry juice, the ocean spray, which that'll be a different topic when we're complaining about the ratio of juice.
Yeah, no, definitely. We need more juice in everything. But
Real juice
that being
from
said-
fruit.
That being said, mostly complaining.
Mostly complaining.
Please find us.
Yes, come and support and like on the
you.
YouTube and the like and subscribe. Yeah, ding the bell, like and subscribe.
We can
all of the things.
going.
All of the
Let's
things.
do it.
You've heard this shit before. Anyway,
We hope.
yeah. We assume. We assume. But you know what they say about assume.
I smell bad.
You do. You smell terrible. All right. Mostly complaining. Thank you very much. I'm Chuck Parker. We'll see you next week.
This apartment is a coffin, and I'm comforted to death. And the howling from my brainstem plants the fear in every breath. Well, they say that suffocation is a lousy way to die. Slowly choking on a memory, then pretending to know why. Mostly complaining and not much else. The pace of line